Cool. So hello, ladies and gentlemen. I completely lost track of time today, actually, but I am now here for some more gaming action. Today, I've started, since I'm already planning on playing this game, and I just have been fruitlessly trying to work on things in it. Well, fruitless isn't the right word, but I decided that since I've already been playing this game a lot, I'm just going to continue playing it. So I'm hunting, I'm in the post-content quest for Final Fantasy XIV. Have to turn the audio back on. And I'm trying to do all the extra stuff. What is that? Okay, I dig it. Tell me I could pilot this thing. Garland, the adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the G Warrior. The design when I see it, excavated on one of their ruins, no doubt. Azizla, to be precise. We came across it during the course of our investigations and decided to be ashamed to let it go to waste. Said I love you. You will take this refitted relic to face your enemy head on? Yes. Perhaps my knowledge of the ultimate weapon will be of use. As that happens, but first we'll need to perform a test run the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time. I get to control the beast! Oh, I love it. I get to control this beast! Oh, I love it. I've always wanted to pilot a mecha in this game. Coming battle, you will fight as the G Warrior. Let's begin the G Warrior training simulation. I prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. Try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. I wanted to fight back though. I won't learn. No, I'll learn. Arm with a weapon, chance to learn what it's capable of. I would love to. So we got the ether cannon. It's a Final Flourish combo. We got Ultima Buster. Ooh, that's pretty cool. What else we got? The Ether Mine. Got Auto Restoration. That'll be useful. It's like, dang it. Got freaking something in my throat. So good, let's move on to something more advanced, please. Comes equipped with the Pyretic Booster, which diverts even more power to his weapons and increases its speed and maneuverability. However, comes at a price, of course. Huge train of the G Warriors and must be able to be used only used in short bursts. Now as your movement is much improved, as shown in the modern G Warrior becomes more structurally unstable. Where do I enter to pilot this thing? Restoration to mitigate intellectual battle. Give me a target. Give me the target. Where is it? There it is. Attacks in succession, but you should have no trouble evading them. Then let me fight! Deactivate the area boost while I explain the final trial. I did, don't worry. We covered offense, I looked at defense. This is where the ethereal aegis will come in handy. Is it this thing? Ah, it's this way. Reduces damage. Drain while in use. Fortunately, you can't keep the berry up indefinitely, so it will drain your G-Warrior's power reserves. This is my... yeah. Try deploying it. Nice and Final Fantasy. Indeed, Dev. There's no way to escape its attacks. You'll need to weather them using the barrier. Okay. I have just been really in the mood to play this, so I figured, well, I'm running late with the stream, I may as well just go ahead and play some more. You know? Yeah! I get to pilot an elegant mecha! It's like, it's a dream come true! I wanted to pilot the Ultima weapon personally, because I like the look of that one more, but this, I'll take it. That was cool. Alright, Gaius, what's the problem? Are you sufficiently prepared? Yes, I am ready. Let's do this. I am already a level 80 as my Gunbreaker. Let's do it. I thought I was going to be like in a giant mech and use all my Gunbreaker moves. That would have been just as cool. You're expecting this, but who's the pilot? It's gonna be Rex. And a sapphire weapon, probably. Initiate combat mode. You could choose, like, the dumb option or the actual option. I love the different selections on this. G-Warrior, engage. That sounds awfully familiar. References! I mean, it's Gundam! Oh, that's Gundam all over it. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is infinitely more cool. It's all or nothing. Just combat sample ready. Initiating organic core override. He's killing himself right off the bat. Yeah, follow my instructions and eliminate the target. Okay, we got it. Oh, this is infinitely more cool than fighting the ruby weapon. This is just infinitely more cool than anything I've done in this game. That was just in case. Oop, wrong button. Backing up nice and slow. I can take whatever you throw at me. Maybe. The last thing I should do is get overconfident. Yeah, how many people get destroyed in anime and stuff like that because they overestimate their abilities? I didn't even see that one. I thought I blew it up. Like I said, overconfident. I thought I'd gotten them all with the Ultima Buster. I didn't do it on normal. I sometimes hate when the game asks me that. It's like, it's like, what? You think just because I failed once, I want to try it on an easier difficulty? Skip the cutscene. The Gundam thing was hilarious, but let's get on with it. We've seen it already. I must have been off by like an inch or something, so it didn't destroy all of them. Lame. Last time it did that, it only did one shot. Okay, did I get them all this time? Yes, I did. If I didn't, I was actually going to be very disappointed in myself. No, 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 yeah! Whew. Mash all the buttons! Mash all the buttons! Not this time. I'm not getting blown up by a single turret again this time. I am not sure I'll make it in time, but I'm glad I got rid of one first. Like one batch of the lasers first. Nope, I'll make it. It's okay. I got it. I got it this time. There we go. I redeemed myself. That was easily the most fun I've had in this game so far. Like, y'all don't even understand how fun that is. Do I want to become famous? No. I do, actually, in my own way, though. Understood. Thanks, Hork. I was about to do it myself. Oh, that was way too cool. Time with the weapon largely intact, soon as we're sure to be able to gather weapon force dismantled, perhaps we should take one last look upon our fallen foe. Yes, we should. Echo, echo, echo. Yep, it was Rex. What armor is he wearing? It makes me think of Raiden from Metal Gear. So it'll be practically useless in a real fight. Oh boy. Sibling argument. We have a solution. Oversoul. And kill yourself in the process. Oh boy. System to prevent any further malfunctions. Yeah, so this chump's gonna has sacrificed himself. The tragic, no, I won't let you. Yeah, okay. That typical, I was the smallest, the weakest, and I had you to protect me. Now it's my turn to protect you. Oh, the cliche, the classic cliche, and I love it. He's going! He'll wish me on the other side. They'll meet again on the other side. Oh! Yeah, I had a right to be now. Finally find my purpose. He has no regrets. He's gonna go and fight me, defeat me in an alternate reality. Remember us by. So that would be, for those not in the know, adopted sons and daughters of that man right there, Gaius. Oh, it's so sad. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned diplomacy? What any responsible parent should do. He's not happy about it, and he wants to change it. Although it's highly uncharacteristic of him. He's usually the calm, cool, and collected type, but not this time. This time he's justifiably upset. Valiant acquaintance since his days at the Black Wolf, he claims to shed his spell. He took the hunt for the Ashen, but he's still the same man deep down. He kept quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though. Varys teeth his former masters and allow him hard to come to them. And I cannot make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind, as he would have us believe, or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colors? Whatever the answer may be, in the end, he will always be a Garlean. And though there may be honorable men and women among them, I have suffered much and more as a result of their conquest barbaric campaigns, which Gaius Balzar played no small part. First encounter with the Garleans was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Ala Mhigo. They continued the march into the lands that had been long belonged to home to weak dusk whites. I can't talk. Repelled the invaders, unprepared. Bows and arrows sucked, even their magic sucked. Sole survivor. Deserted village. Wife and daughter missing. After uses test of her voice and says will be later as his Black Rose. They were never seen again. Revenge is what this person feels. Allowed to work alongside Sage Walter Gridanius, who for so long treated my kind as outcast, but not that mattered anymore. We're less fortunate. So he was there. It was then I encountered none other than Gaius Balzar on the verge of death. The gods have delivered me the man whose conquests have robbed me everything. A boat! The gods have granted me a... Wah! I was poised, ready to take my revenge, and then he spoke. I will not beg for mercy. I only ask you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I have rid the world of the Ascian menace. For millennia, mankind has danced their tune, but no more. Then once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking. He didn't die! We already knew that, but still, he didn't die. He crawled out of the Incans like, yes. Hey, he's got my scar. Last time I kept close to him as though he's on the watch for pursuers. He's granted me ample opportunity to slay him if I so chose. I still might, if she shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. Now the Ashes are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire strings, that they are. I witnessed it. He wants to save other people. I suppose we'll have to wait until we brought in the Garlemald's weapon project. If we fingers two of the new weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever Garly is throwing at us next. The Ironworks are working on a solution. They came up with the G-Warrior. Can I use the G-Warrior more to fight the other weapons, or am I going to have to hop into a raid and fight them? Where's in the army? I was able to sneak away in the confusion. I've got you and your friends to thank for that. My main concern is the legations felons don't take this lying down. The man's like a dog with a bone. Once he sinks his teeth in, he'll never let it go. These are all people that are not happy about their situation. Users are working advancing the Sapphire weapon and investigating the Turncliffe magic facility. Though they have yet to make their report, they have some news to share. Okay. I have to wait. I am best friends with Sid Garland. Just let me talk to him. I guess I'll give you a preliminary report. I like that. I need to recover anything. They attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information is extracted from regular Van Hydrus. Yes, it is. Incomplete state. Therefore, unable to perform at full capacity. Prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to study Sapphire weapon, looking at possible countermeasures. I would love that if you would improve the G-Warrior too. I'm going to send a conversation with Recon Rex. Any details? Literally, only that he sacrificed his life so that they could move the other batch of weapons. It's like functions, and it was never intended to create a manifestation of Nail von Darnus. That was intended. This activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Rex and Recon were fully aware of this, were they not? Oh yes, they definitely were. And Recon went ahead and committed Sudoku and no, not Sudoku. That's a fun game. Was it Seppuku? Paying such a price. Babbly. It shouldn't be, but it's far from over. It appears that Rex has fled with the remaining weapons. We assume that Alphonse has every intention of sending them onto battle. Roll for soul can be activated. Wonders are timeless. Let us be about it. Get on with it. Save innocent lives. Check keeps Sid and his team safe while they carry out their investigation. My guys is gonna bruise like a grape. Sheesh. You're gone. You relay everything to Resistance troops. Your first-hand account should prove useful. If there's any developments, we will be sure to contact you. As long as you let me get the pilot an improved G-Warrior in the future. And that's all I could ask for. Okay, so is there a way for me to get back, or? Yes, perfect. No memento, my friends. There we go. Got to put a little more ointment on. appears that just everything went according to plan. Well, it kinda went according to plan. That's a bigger bird. I don't know if I have the information or leave it over there at your perusal. I got the Sapphire Weapon Bust. And I can give it to that fanatic guy over there and get an extreme duty to do, and I don't want to do it. The extreme ones are so hard. Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion's Werlet headquarters... Who's that guy? That's their boss, I wager. With a bunch of other, probably indoctrinated children. Lord Valens, the bad guy. Can I have that armor over there? Why do the Garleans just... Wow, he is sweating like a storm. Where was Alwick? It's Alphonse. Your darling brothers and sisters have allowed the Sapphire Weapon to fall in the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it isn't so. And there's the case. Say to err is human, to forgive divine. You know, forgiving me when it suits me. Is he drinking milk? Whatever your name is, that was able to... The one known as the Warriors of Light was assisted by Sid Garland and Gaius von Balsar, my lord. Guys, it's good troublemaker like defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor, whatever next. Oh, well, there's no crying over spilt milk. I love it. That's hysterical. This particular variety comes from a rare breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and pampered every day of their lives. Until their milk dries up. When it does, they're sent to slaughterhouse like the rest of them, for that is their lot in life. Stop tapping your fingers on the desk, man. Deliver them to gift wrap there, I mean, I can see now. Sitting on Garland, rubbing his hands with glee at all the technological superiority you've just given them. One way to deal with worthless people like you. Wait, be in a correction chamber. You need to be taught a lesson in obedience. Sheesh! My intrusion, Lord Valens, but it's time for your meeting with the head of the Magic Tech development. Oh boy! Time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers into shape. Yes, I'll be along as I make myself presentable. Yeah, people think I've let my standards slip now, can I? I think he's an Elysian. Either that or he is a Garlean, just very tall. Just stand there. Stand there. Can I have that armor? Why can't I have armor as cool as that? Pretty well with your fellow orphans. Yes, yes, they did. Just give it a sexy green coating on it, and that armor would be mine. The power of the moon mountains to overcome any obstacle. Take my hand, child. I'll show you the way. Why do the bad guys have to get the coolest looking stuff? Seriously. Alright, now what did you say? Yeah, cool. Pastor Garland, others uncovered a fair bit of information. Imperial facility. Okay. So I basically only got until December 3rd to finish Shadowbring, the post content for Shadowbringers, and then be able to move into. And then move into Endwalker. For the journey ahead? Of course I am! Let's do it! What are we doing? Perhaps they will finally deign to dispense his findings. He's such a loyal dude. He only dispenses the findings when I'm here. You're lucky to take information at all the other length of which you are covering their tracks. The hangar below is not just used to play a critical role in their creation. Weapons Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. It's Pokemon! At least there's just another of those abominations. At the very least? No eyes are turning his whereabouts. None of the locals have seen anything resembling a weapon being transported to you by air or land. Let's see. According to what fragment do we record? Emerald can go by aquaticness. Chocobo Severa. The 7th Legion withdrew from Turn plus armor like a transport another facility in order to add the finishing touches. Superstition is correct. Castromerium and Castrum Occidens. 14th Legion. Your former subordinates, guys. The mayor's objectives unchanged. Instead, will make your way to Cozumel. I take Dogal to Castrum Marinum. Of course it's going to be in Castrum Marinum. We have the signal. Sorry, it's when we're still preparing to damage the same during the encounter with the Sapphire weapon. It's useless. It's bugger to find replacement parts of it. Looks sad. Oh, that's awesome. We'll have to go on, guys. I looked over just in time to see my character's like, oh. It's fortunate our destination should be perfect land. We departed. Let's make our way to Vesper Bay. Off with us. So how's it going, chat? Besides my good old moderator Horker putting the ban hammer on a bot, it's been pretty quiet in chat today. And Dev Spion, I am assuming, had something to do because they are already gone. All forewarners forearmed. If your weapons deep dress where we need to enter via dry dock, we shall do likewise. Okay. Doesn't matter time before the pilot uses oversoul. And poor soul to hell in the mercy of a swift death. Okay. When I fear I would only slow you down, as such I shall provide what support I can from afar. Cool. Oh, it's a dungeon. It's a duty. Oh, what kind? Is it a raid? It is something that I am it's a trial and I can't do it yet. I am a few item levels down. Even though I've got some of the best damn gear I could get my hands on. I need to replace the earrings, my necklace, and the bracelets. Everything else is actually almost perfectly available. And get another gunblade. God, do you guys understand how hard it is to find strong gun blades this late in the game? It's impossible. I can't even find any on the markets. They don't sell them on the markets. They sell everything else but gun blades on the market. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's continue on with the story then. I have made substantial progress. Hello, LSA. How's it going, girl? We can have a certain such time we can put it to proof. So at this point in time, we're trying to cure the tempered of their, well, tempering. As long as you exercise due caution. And let's make for limbs. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. I can get you much when it comes like so. See you from far. Best of luck with the treatment. And I'll be praying for your success. I was so hoping I could use the G-Warrior again and fight the next weapon. But no, they've conveniently found a way to make sure you don't have too much fun with it. I need money. I've been trying so hard to get better gear. I need cash. Surprisingly, the worst part about this is that to get Fable put stuff up on the market for like an exuberant cost. Gabu to us once. We're gonna hopefully save Gabu, a tiny kobold child.
Apologies for the wait.
I pray to gosh.
Gabu, have you been good?
I'm having...
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him. It's all right now.
We're
going to help you get better.
We're gonna find out if we can anyway. Alphino and Stola came along.
You here?
Alphino, Y'shtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
Leave it to pirates.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
Here's hoping. And now the silent explanation. That is her voice so divine we'll never actually hear it.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
Leave it to Gratia.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transfer,
Leave it to Graha, actually.
would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul.
What if we can give you your sight back?
I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Would both need to be
Kind of magic. Kind of magic.
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with a tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Except we're not using your blood this time, right? It's a flying pig!
Doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
It's a pork scene.
Certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether.
Either.
And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Ah, yes.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
So yeah, we got out of the fest. We brought Graha with us.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
And everything is awesome! Oh, excitement. I love it.
Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn.
Step out! I actually didn't hear the pork scene's name until it was like quiet.
Tis done.
It doesn't look any different.
No small amount indeed. Oh.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
Of course not. Why would it ever be easy?
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one.
Maybe they can. They kind of owe me a lot.
I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience.
It's a very delicate procedure. This is a very delicate operation.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
I mean, I'll need to clean my monocle to see it better, but...
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for
I mean, why didn't I gift any ether? Surely I have more than enough ether to spare.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light-corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation.
How many more can we now save?
However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Well, if it's any consolation, she's in awe of your work.
I told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing. Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
That's often. She's come back as a zombie! Oh, just kidding, she's fine.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
That's the all-important question.
I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Yeah, it worked! It worked, chat! We brought them back! Or brought him back, actually. Oh, thank God. That was such a cute kid. Is such a cute kid. We brought Gabu back!
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gabu. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gabu.
Got to bring one back! Oh, it couldn't have been any.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them.
We'll certainly try.
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
And that's totally cool! But the ones that are too far gone, there's no treatment for things like that.
The logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
So there's gonna be an army of flying pigs flying around.
Authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic,
Annoying.
And her name
Is Master Matoya, the real one. Because now they're back home. She's technically Stala again.
Go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, all right? As I promised to come and visit you again soon.
Alright, thank you, Alize. Thank you.
He sounds like a little British lad, and I love it. He's so cute. Oh, that's awesome. This makes one so happy. Iran got me back. The many. On your security greens for Angelo, we had no choice but to surrender ourselves to the whims of the pixies. Our progress I had known we would go on to achieve. She will be at pains to remind me I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since our returning to the first. Off we go to Dervania, and thankfully I got all the flying done in Ilch in this place. Meaning I collected all the ether currents. So now I can actually fly to each and every location here. I have just been slowly but surely trying to find all the ether currents. Wow, that actually won't let me wear it. Nice. Hold on, there's something I want to get my hands on. You're not what I'm looking for, you're not what I'm looking for. You might be what I'm looking for. No, you're not, and I gotta save that, so. Fully Ishgardian man, what a name. Materia, you're not what I'm looking for then. Can I see what's in here? Total Ultimate Accessory Exchange, you are not what I'm looking for. I think what I'm looking for does not exist here. Maybe. Nope, you're not who I'm looking for. You are not who I'm looking for. There's certain merchants in these that sell. I wanted to get some dye remover. I need Terabin. And unfortunately, not every character sells what not every merchant sells what I'm looking for. This is gear augmentation. Anyone home? You're a joyous paint. You're not a joyous painter, it looks like. You are a joyous painter. Terabith! Perfect! You, sir, or blessing? Or is it madam? Sir. Okay, I miraculously found what I needed. That was all I needed. Now, back onto my portly pork scene and giddy up now. The strangest mount I've ever owned in this game. Summon forth your portly pork scene, bears you places to the tantalizing smell of cured meats. Fond of sausages, it oft spends its free time in the curing chamber, and thus has come to take on the aroma. While comfortable to ride thanks to soft curds, expect regular rumblings from its belly. It's also a flying pig. So now I can make the joke. So now when people say that phrase, when pigs fly, this pig flies. It even can siphon. Give a whole new meaning to the term snort. What's the last sausage hole? We'll have to talk about. Last came here was to find out why the others had collapsed. If someone had told me they've been whisked away to another world, I probably would have laughed in the face. The legend among Archons, I very much. Dressing down, I'm liable to see for my inept attempts at summoning you. Oh yeah, she's gonna tear him apart. Here we go!
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I'm told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Oh!
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Oh, she's gonna get murdered. He's gonna get murdered.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
They're gonna kill you, Alphino.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
Oh, that burns.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatir is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Bam on the head with your staff.
Ah, yes, the one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the old generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
We found a cure for the tempering, and we need some help spreading the good. We need more like this chubby little flying dude.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create Porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reach double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother Porxie, as it were.
Oh no!
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
So what does that mean? A straightforward broom has a quest for me? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bunch of quests in here I didn't know I could be doing. Okay, I'll do those later when I'm working on my blue mage. I'll do my own workshop then. Everything required to make... Full of feral familiars may have a monster or two, but not in trouble like you. You can consider cleaning up the place by aiming for help. Yeah, now if there's any other question along the Maker's Quarter, someone of my Paragos ahead will let you into the workshop. Leave it to me to smash all the things in the way, because that's my job. I'm the warrior of light and darkness. Just leave it to me to figure out what needs smashing up and stuff. No, this turned out to be where the gunblades have been hiding. Oh, that would be insulting. So let's see, where do I have to go? Maker's Quarter, I have to go. Oh, I have to go all the way over there. Alright, where's my pig? Because I feel like riding on it some more. Away! How's it going, Ed? Oh, I can inhale. This thing can inhale while flying? That's awesome. Busy holidays? Yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up fast. Shame job offers aren't coming up as fast. I mean, this thing's a familiar. It just has the ability called Siphon Snout, which allows me to go up and, like, slurp up some stuff. Absolutely useful for a quest in the back of the first. Lord, I think it's sooner so short. John really fun with it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight some things. So I'm beginning placing warrior access. I doubt the years of the click improved it. Yep. I'll still be very. Now, as I and I were very young when we departed with the Exodus, I envy you still have memory city as it once was. Hello, Rago the Unwashed. Kuro Rago the Unwashed. Greetings, Ribby. Welcome to my good mistress's relict. Kuro Rago is my name, and I'm honored to be your guide. Within you'll find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern where an requisite of ingredients may be had. But I must warn you, however, that the place may not be able to. That's a broom in over 15 years. Rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to you do not lose your way. Now then, Rabbit, only say the word and I'll show you in. It's going to be a dungeon, isn't it? Please tell me it's on the trust list, and please tell me I don't have to get more gear to do it. I don't have enough money. Thank God it's on the trust list. Say sound practice whatever possible. The matches are ready as always. A porksy making, as you know. That must count for something. Oh no, shall I lead the van, or would you I follow it up in the rear? I'm happy to adapt. So come, let's move and make our mother pork scene. Such a nice game you have, and I'm... Game will not that much, so I seem to have noticed. Maybe she will when I have cleaned up the mess you left. Okay, the big question. Can I do this without having to get more items? Yes! Thank you! Get out of here, Stola. Of course I'm going in with the twins. And Gratia. It's like, I can't help myself. I have to do all of these with the twins. They're my two favorite characters. Matoya's Relict. Wow, okay. Poragos.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
Of course you do.
Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
I'll try. Make it sound like it's like a life or death situation. It might just be a life or death situation. Okay, better turn on the tank stat. Back. Right, let's create the mother of all porksies. First things first, we need to harvest some clay. And be in the clay clock cauldron ribbon. Through this portal, if you would. Okay, through the portal. Look at any pests we encounter, yes? Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pests that bar the way. Plenty of those, it looks like. Withaw! Ribbit. Nothing for me to grab here, right? Okay. Let's go, Ribbit! That's a pretty funny emote. Cave Tarantula Hawk? Well, that sounds nasty. And dead. Resist you with the gap, Ribbit. Weehaw! Oh God, Spriggan. Let's see, that was being targeted first? Okay. No problem. Defeated. So infested, Ribbit. That's the Sonny of Ziggy? That's... Oh, I remember him. Or not. I don't entirely remember this one, but... I remember fighting in one of the dungeons a Spriggan, I think known as Ziggy. I don't... yeah. Boom! Get that. Okay, it's living clay. That's the keeper of the clay. Wunderbar. It's called a Mudman. I get it. I messed up. Okay, I think I fixed my mistake. We're good. This is why I love the trust system so much. There's no pressure to have to figure out what you need. There is a pressure to figure things out. The part that is not nearly as, like, pressuring is you don't have to worry about other players getting super pissed off at you because, oh no, you are new to the dungeon and don't know what the hell you're doing. That and the trust system is a huge improvement on the old Adventurer Squadron system. God, I keep messing that up. This one here. I got it. Alphino, you really need to take better care of yourself, man. Victory is ours! It's fine clay, perfect for Porksy. I got the Heirloom Belt of Healing. I don't even have a healing class that strong yet, dang it! Really like this music. It'll be my pleasure to show you the Clear No Cauldron Ribbon, Merorago the Damp. I mean, they ain't Sir Gidgets, but it'll do. Gushing sound, there must be water vein. For your own safety, I ask you keep close to me, Ribbit. Yeah, for our own safety, we have to keep close to you, but we still have to fight everything. How about some cave gelatin? Who wants to have some jello? Oh God, they're everywhere. A cave upkin. I can't believe it. These guys are actually not that powerful, thankfully. I think they used a bear for the basis of their sounds on this one. I'm so glad the enemies ignore you and not me, or us, I should say. How fortunate. Oh, there were stairs there. No, I demand you come over here and fight me. Leave my teammates alone, especially Alphino. He's a medic. Gotta keep Alphino safe. That's my job. Well, technically my job extends to the rest of my teammates as well. And if Alizé went down, I'd never hear the end of it. Just bring yonder to put a spring in your step, Ribbit. Yeehaw! A heirloom necklace of slaying. And I can't even wear that. Found some more slushies! Who wants a slushie? It's blueberry flavored. Out of slushy season. You're never out of season for a good slushy. Another left ribbon. Just a moment. Yeehaw! Sense a mischievous presence, Ribbit. Please take care. Oh yeah, that looks mischievous. It's a Nixie. What in the world is that thing? It looks like an exclamation point got inflated and took on some properties of a bear. Teddy bear. Either that or it's like a oh man, I don't even know if I'm supposed to dodge yet. Gotta go over that way. Over there, over there, over there, over there! Okay. So much fun. More water. We need more water. I don't want more water. No, wait. I'll stand with Alpha now. Oh, that's cool. The AI is also smart enough to be able to jump up there and do stuff. Okay. Something messed up. Okay. Unfortunately, the trust system still falls under the same exact problem as the Adventurers Squadron, and that once you go down, you have to start again. The one downside. It's to encourage you to not, like, I think they put that system in place just so, like, it reinforces that you shouldn't play recklessly. So I dare say we were doing fine up until that point, and I think I missed something. Let's play Iron Selects and No Mercy. Okay, so it flies up there. So where did you go to get up there? There! Okay, so that was my fault that I didn't get up there the first time. And that's the insta-kill move that I didn't realize was actually an insta-kill move. You're a very rude host, Nixie. It loses more guests that way. It does! I mean, if all it does is smite its guests, like... It plays too roughly with its guests, I wager. Almost got it. Alright, I give up. You win. Sploosh. Gloves of healing. I don't have a healing class that strong, game. Well, more stuff for more Gil, I guess. Last but not least, we need to fire up the kiln. Hey, it looks like a Porksy. Right through ribbon, I'll get you slave to the kiln fire cauldron. It's a what? It's a rainbow underground cavern. Okay. I can definitely say that's very imaginative. Actually, that's really imaginative. Relic licorice? I don't even want to know what that licorice tastes like. Come to think of it, I don't even think I really eat licorice. What, the ribbit? That's a clever censorship. Pyroduct Elthers. It's like it's an underground magma chamber of multicolored lava. And this frog just totally went Moses on us and parted the lava sea. Okay. I mean, not nearly as impressive as Moses, who parted an entire Red Sea, but it was like a little lake of lava. Dodge it, Alphino! I don't think he did. I think he took it. Like an Ellison. La la. A relic marshmallow. That's not a marshmallow. It's too green. It has a face.
You underestimate me.
And this one's apparently syrup. What is with this place and food? I already had my spaghetti and meatballs for lunch. I don't feel like eating anything. Oh, they were delicious spaghetti and meatballs. If only I could have saved them a little longer. But we couldn't. We had to clear up some storage space for Thanksgiving, which is this weekend. Sheesh, I'm losing track of time. I've been falling apart all day today. I'm not pinching nerves, I'm hurting myself. Now, can I itch my eye? Thank you. That wasn't. I don't mean the magma. Your destination awaits. Parting the magma river. Let's go. Here's the kiln fire cauldron. How did I know? Defeat the mother Porksy. How did I know I was gonna have to fight the mother Porksy? And to bake ourselves a Porksy. All right. Mixa, and para, and bake our Porksy.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
The mother Porksy, and she looks adorable. Angry, but adorable. Oh good, I thought I was gonna have to leap down the stairs. Mapping of the realm. Matoya's relic. Tries to employ brute force. My kind of language. I can do with brute force. Oh, you handled that big girl. Tenderloin is an ability. Oh. Watch out, chat. We're gonna have pig puns for days. Oh, clever. Meat mallet. Bar was something. I have a very powerful backstep, apparently. Oh, never mind. It's taking a deeper breath. I can't activate sprint. You suck.
Allow me.
She's got quite the schnipper. I'll find her quickly, or it will be a moral of pain. She's got Mother Porksy magic. Yeah. Well, I saw her. Tenderloin. Huff and puff.
Stubborn.
Miss Meat? We've beaten the Mother Porksy! And she's all tuckered out. Nothing quite like a killed fresh familiar. Nice. Heirloom jacket of maiming. Why do I keep getting every other item I don't need? This game keeps giving me every other item I could possibly not need to improve my character.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Now? Really? Can I offer the ether to help? It's not fair to my team. My colleagues are the only ones that offer ether.
That should suffice.
I hope so. I don't want to tame another Porksy.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porksies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
Stola.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Has your one powerful pig. Oh, adorable!
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone. Now get closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
Yeah, except no rest for the righteous.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
Oh, burn!
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Off you go. She likes her privacy. Ah, that's so awesome. Yeah, this is a discussion, but of all creatures, real and imagined, why choose a flying pig? He dislikes pigs. Unfortunately, Master Matoya did a fine job, though she'd have Angelo for inspiration. Master Matoya's return came with Y'shtola. They are peas in a pod, are they not? They are! Master and student. Do we now enter? Yes! Of course I'll end up going back there. I have to get better equipment at some point. Then I realized that Elizabeth delivered the good news to the Admiral. Where drippy. With a will to wander the world, one wonders whether said world will welcome his well-meaning watery will. So, it's not a moment? This young Nixie began life as rainwater that filled Albathia's spine, and later found its way into Matoya's relic via the Thalid River. Having witnessed its elderkin summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light, it decided to follow the age-old adage, if one cannot beat them, one must needs join them. Okay. Yeah. At least something follows that age-old adage. Sitting there wondering, what quest is that? Oh, Bardage. I need to hide that one. We knew future. When it all becomes history, I hope those who follow may look back with gladness. Well, expecting else, I have certain she'll hear a report. Yes, let's have an audience with the Admiral. Admiral Merylwib. And let me say. Scion, prefer scions, I shall make an exception. Let's go! Maybe we can help with our current conversation. She's treating with the kobolds and the Sahagin. My friends, what brings you here this day? Well, we may have a way of curing the tempered. A navigator, a cue for tempering. As often as I'm in all your scions, I would not have thought it possible. Except for her. She did. Done it here in Limsa, and a production of more familiars has already begun. It's cause of peace, yet I fear it'll take more to close the rift between twixt man and beastman. Even to speak thus divides us. The cure will not guarantee reconciliation for those summoning in the temper may serve to fuel the conflict. They are but symptoms of it. We must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. That sounds like an awesome idea. We move that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since this came to the shore 7 centuries past, we have an instance of it at odds with those who share our island home. For a brief moment of cooperation with Cobalt, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Our struggle with the Sahagin for control of the seas has only grown fiercer, and matter to be worse by the thrice damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. Apple Steak each had no choice but to fight, so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Sure, that's a victory against the Black Wolf. You have achieved the impossible again and again and again and again. At a high time, I follow suit. Here's my proposal to the Alliance Council. And I reach out to our neighbors in Villebrand that my own people sought to thwart me. The pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. Bloody executioners won't hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Three pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. And Hilfir has been bedridden for some, while with an ailment of the lungs. His right hand leads a man named Sigurd, but recently risen to prominence amongst their ranks. Let us know about him. We invite him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. Of course. It's probably because he's the one that's made this pirate lord bedridden. Well, I say, leave it to us. If it is for the truth, whatever Sigurd wants, we'll find out. And I have a friendly relation with a majority of the beast tribes with all the beast tribes in Eorzea. At least the main ones. I have to go to... I still gotta go to Ishgard and take care of the beast tribes out there. Never heard in passing, so in this matter I will follow your lead. We'll do whatever we can to ease the way, but ultimately falls to Lemons is to make peace with their neighbors. We approach the pirates, leave the rest of us with the merchants. Of course. Besties with the beasties! I mean, well, let me see. I have Brother of Ash, Sylph Friend, 789th Order Champion, Nob Clutchmate, the Ekatal Blackguard, and a Negotiator, which basically just means, hey, guess what? I became friends with all the beast tribes. The originals, anyway. That'd be the Amalja, the Sifs, the Kobold, the Sahagin, and the Ixal. So now I'll have to go into Heavensward and do all the beast tribes, beast quests there. That might be a stream by itself. That'd be fun. And then I've only gotten so far with the pixies because I've been smitten by one of the pixie characters. Thank you, Feowool. Where's Marauder's Guild? I mean, technically... Oh, what was it? The beast tribes are not even... It's like... It's not even, like, the name they chose for themselves. If anything, they were only labeled beast tribes because people freaking... It's like the wrong people were like, we hate these peoples. I'll use this deck. Let's see if I remember how to do this properly. I just swap one of my cards. You did. You stole one of my cards, you jerk. was an ass kicking. One more time. Victory is mine! Thank you, sir. Yep, thank you. And that means I got a new card. I got a Kraken card. Thank you. Oh, a Mother Porksy card. I better use that one too. Okay, where was I? I am running. I need to talk to this person. The Admiral's Resolve. Excuse me, I have a question for you. Improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Their gunning vessels, yet they have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned upon itself. Taking a trading with the East, but the executions are less forward-looking. Cannot imagine they would abandon the ways. I imagine that Sigurd is the reason why the dude is what's his name? The leader of the Bloody Executioners is bedridden. Wow. Okay. Wow, he got lucky. Either that or I suck at triple triad, which is not, which is also a possible thing. I shall place you here. Yay! Gods of Adagol, is there not? You can't turn your into. You must be tired of being the bloody best at everything. Only occasionally am I tired of being the best at everything. Apparently in this game, I'm not the best at everything in the real life. Never forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget that. I'm good at what I do. I love that there's actually a playing card animation. Well, that's game over. I hate it. When a card is played, if 2 or more on the sides are touching each other's card, so. Oh! Okay. Oh, that's aggravating right there. I don't... When a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards, and the sum of the ranks of touching cards is identical to the sums of the other touching cards, the other cards... Oh! Lame! Now it's reverse. What is reverse? Lower numbers flip higher numbers. Let's get you out of the way then. Yay! Finally won. Lovers, if he comes well, we'll back none, you hear? That's tough. Do I still have to bow to you? Holy buggers, what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and trade it for against players at Holy Village side. This time we erased the executioners for our pick of the Empire sleep. The Guardians are gone, and then make ends meet. And with that, jump, build, ratch, land, and juiciest, whatever it may be. We do well enough guard fisher bows from fish backs and other BCs. Get to Old or wounded or with child, they get over profit. Oh, I miss the other ways, but don't get me wrong. When I see those little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 24 minutes so far? I think the Bulwark Hall. Did I choose right? I chose correctly. Who would like to go first? Who's going to talk about what? I can certainly tell you one thing. They don't really know how the heck they've gotten so good. Around with a serious new source of income. The crewmen indulged themselves as never before, but no amount of drinks seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming across the coin. I bet just because someone's bribing them. There's a cutscene prior to this of someone who is literally just like, money! Herald Allegations has been investigating the secret of the execution of fortune and making little headway. Business to be made public. All the more reason to understand. It's on Hawker's Alley, and enjoy better fortunes. The price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. watching movies of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Never worsening relations between beast tribes and actually neither Titan nor Leviathan has made an appearance of late, suggesting the kobolds Sahagin lacked the means with which to summon them. Cha-ching! Divesting them of their crystals. And yes, though we have no hard evidences yet. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Of course you have, Alphino. You're a prodigy. I'd give you a noogie if I wasn't so restricted on frickin' anything. Well, I bet you 10 gillies about to reprise the role. Whereas a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals the reason to rely on wares that prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction. This is Providence. The man's duty in Osterland's embrace and Lord Ostia's worthy. I suggest we make our way there at once. Okay! So now, where dost I go? I don't want to become a rogue yet. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh. Whew. Oh wait, there's a triple triad match. I'll leave it right here. Hey, you! A non-initiate? No? Oh. Nice! I got it the first try for a change. There's somebody riding in a tank. It's got little arms on it. Okay! What next? Does Alphino have some sort of disguise? Wish me luck. Surely in the name of the blade, shouldn't be wary of those allied. Mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Growl's right, and even if you aren't recognized, you look too genteel. You mix it with society's underbelly. Genteel? I'll leave it to you, Graha. Actually, with his staff, it probably would be even more convincing. At least I don't have to be the one to talk. Cat boy? I'm under no match. That's what I want crystals for. Look. Improvise! Improvise, dude! Improvise! As you waited, you'll give yourself away. Come on, I see you're a weaponsmith, am I right? Sounds like a fine specimen. You got that. There you go. It looks the part. That's right, I am indeed a weaponsmith. I use not for the finest materials. In my storehouse takes off so much trust, you understand. A large commission, not equivalent for the price. Idiot! Should have had a plan. Sorry, I don't know who they are. Ah, why? He's so eager to please. That is a huge bat. Jaboom. Honestly, if you hadn't had that stuff, I would want to go in the tunnel. I have fake claustrophobia. They find us, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? What you want? Just take a crate. Busted! Ah, you think that pea shooter's gonna scare me, buddy? Captain of the bloody executioners. Oh yeah, you're one of those people who thinks they're so smug. He's everywhere, see? Because of being the only true pirate crew left over Limsa. Oh, you're such a smug a-hole. Here for. Blood readers sought to us know that we were rejected, but that would explain your swift rise to power. Can you learn why the bloody sinners oppose the Admiral's will? Alright, so we kind of already knew it. The moment we stop fighting the beast tribes, they lose their newfound wealth. We ain't breaking any rules here. Any vessel not violating the Imperial flag? It doesn't say nothing about beastmen. Yet. It isn't to the end with you. For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for yours. Especially him there. Dirty in their fancy red clobber, he lot stormed the river and beat bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. Now we're following your footsteps. Make sure beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. Yeah, but I never asked you to succeed me. Let us have that, eh? It's only fair. I'll even get that shite-eating grin off your face. I see no reason why you state your case directly to generals. Captain, the only true pirate who left themselves some other cause to hide in a cave. Is he gonna reveal it? Is he gonna be stupid enough to reveal it? He's still got that bugger all face of like, I am superior here. That's the kind of face you don't trust. Swear I could have cut him down so easily. His smirking face. Oh, I love you, Alice. You're amazing. As much as I would have liked to, nay, for the Admiral do it. More stuff to sell. Awesome. Turns out I was the prey. Timely reminder of pirate powers. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no. You don't mess with pirates. Back to Limsa Lominsa! Not the Crystarium. That is 99. That is 999 gil down the drain if I do that. Did you know that if enough players get together, that ambient, like, conversation sound effect picks up? I actually did not know that until I was standing by myself looking at something, and then a whole gaggle of players came flying in, and then suddenly they had all the conversations going. Well, we found the guy, and they're profiting off of the beastmen. He's my guess. The future limbs are hanging on the outcome, and I would have to sign as present to bear witness. No problem! And if stuff hits the fan, I guess I'll be the one to clean up the mess. I mean, he also forgets who he's talking to.
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
He does not. He's still bedridden or dead.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are. Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then?
She's either gonna get shot by this guy or she's gonna.
Embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us. The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
He's gonna get shot and killed.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
He's either gonna find a way to try and rig the fight or he's just gonna get his face shot off. Because he forgets his place. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm waiting for him to cheat. Whoa.
This ain't over. Not till one of us is dead. Finish the job, or I will.
You lose. Because the captain is back.
Captain!
Yeah!
An Hellfair.
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain.
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew with a good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? And what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
It's all you know, perhaps.
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
He's still not quite back yet, though.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
I mean, really, he was gonna, and that Sigurd was gonna, didn't even know what they were messing with. There's a reason why Merylwib is the admiral of a nation of pirates. Respect for someone texting me? No. Is a steer nature's side? Like you might want my involvement, yet only a fool understand matter. That's, yeah. Like Mr. Wormhill Fair chose to trust the future of our nation to the Admiral. That was the moment I believed that the good ship Limsa Malinsa finally embarked upon her new course. Oh, awesome. Ye buckos! I anticipated it all. I did not foresee that Hill Fair would intervene. I learned a valuable lesson. We've made peace amongst ourselves. All remains to do is likewise with our neighbors. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's the champion of the show? For the first time in a long time, the course is clear. And why was there a pistol on the ground in that picture? We should resume the fate unless our minds can be wrested from the grip of the gods. Range with the kobolds would have you free the leader of Titan's influence. See, there's something you should know. Zim's entered into a covenant with the kobolds. And shall the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall the bounty of the land. I do that actually. So we took advantage of it. Bloodshed, so on and so forth. Yeah, Not history, understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. With their kindred blood yet on our hands, we struggle to regain the kobold's trust, even should we cure their temper. To provide a reason, I will restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Titan there and then. Second catch. He will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand. They will lay down their lives to protect him. Enter founders. Allows us to subdue them without inflicting loss. The Conqueror's Chain. I'll probably have to leave it at a plot hole, like leave it at a suspended spot just because I only have a few minutes to go. You know, so I'm supposed to be meeting with family tonight, but I'm not entirely sure what the plan is because I've got at least 2 more days to visit. We can keep an entire kobolds at bay. Enough for example, I wouldn't even have a cure for temper. Just a chance of. I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. Jesus! I believe in you, Alice. You too. You and everyone. That's my job to keep people safe. I'm a gunbreaker. I don't even know. There's so much to do! Oh, I don't want to stop now. That's the Admiral's gun on the ground, though. Something bad happens to her. I just know it. And it upsets me. This was a mild case. Milder, indeed, than the majority of those we wish to save. The coming wish will ensure a test of her treatment. I thought it was your job to break guns. Well, I mean, that was actually the namesake. I have to look up the history for that. So leave that to us and focus on your own task. It's Gabu! You'll stay here where it's safe. He's not gonna listen. I wouldn't listen if I were him. He's trying to save all of my people. Received by Patriarch Zadav the Second Order. Awaits our pleasure in the naval. If you're ready, let's proceed to... Okay. If I recall correctly, the whole term of Gunbreaker actually had come up because they were like the elite guard of Bosja, let's see. And their queen was Gunhildr, I think. So it was like Gunhilda's Blades or something, and then it got... And then it ended up getting shortened down to Gunbreaker. Something similar to that. Almost went the wrong way. Good thing this thing can turn on a dime. Thanks, I'm familiar because he was the one who presided over the deaths of Gabu's parents. That day only for my police fallen this year, but this week day will be different. I say I'm going to do this for Gabu and Tesleen and anyone who's ever dreamed for a better future. She goes so far as to contemplate sacrificing herself. I'll remind her how she responded when I thought to do the same. Oh yeah, because when Graha was going to sacrifice himself to help us, I would say walked up and flicked him right on the, right on the face. As I anticipate, we will hold the ceremony and restrain him. This all hells will break loose, and we have an army of kobolds to entertain till his work is done. Just remember, none must die. We must weaken them, and let Aesnair do the rest. I hope I don't have to pull my punches, actually. Like, I mean, stop fighting. They're already dead. This needs to stop, man.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merwin Bluffisvin.
Bluffiswin. I could never learn how to say that name. That was awesome.
I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Yeah, we expected that.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alisaie! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Oh, she's got 2 pistols. Okay. I'm digging the Admiral. She's improved since the last time I fought beside her. Oh, don't worry. Protection is what I do best.
You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
Oh, nice. So they automatically drop down and they're tired. Kind of.
You're in my sights.
Sweet. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought. I thought for sure I was gonna have to like pull my punches or something. Come on then! Who else wants some?
Just what we need.
I'll stand with my teammates.
You're not alone.
You got freaking mechas, that's interesting.
You're in my sights.
Here you are, Alize.
Oh, now they've got bombs. Yeah.
More! I need more ether!
Yeah. No, you don't! Damn it!
Just a little more!
Can I pick up the Admiral? I think this is part of the mission. He's gonna blow up! All the reckless things. Well, I mean, he looks like he's still kicking. 25 more? Really? Well, it's about time you asked me. I've got boundless ether, right? Oh man, I've taken a penalty. was gonna take the hit! Let me! I hate that I can't help. Oh, I may be weakened, but I'll never be outclassed by the likes of you. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, there's a reason why your character survives as long as, like, some of these characters survive as long as they do. Yes, the player character usually has, like, a second chance or something, or has some unbelievable power that, like, lets them survive these things. But in the end, it's like, it's the skill of the characters that causes them to last this long. I mean, even if, like, Dogal didn't have, like, the power of the Echo and crap like that, he still easily could have been the main character.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Please tell me he's happy now. Or pleased to be free.
Did it work?
What? What is the meaning of this?
It seems to have worked.
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Why would I do such a thing?
It actually worked!
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
And Gabu came anyway.
Gabu, what are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already.
Please end this.
Suffering.
Please, this will be a nice spot to end the stream, actually.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples.
If it works for the kobolds, it'll work for the others.
For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
Not forget it, just set it aside.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it.
I do too.
Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact.
As if Roans were never promised.
And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds.
A lot of the beast tribes, actually. A lot of the civilization actually owe the beast tribes, which is really funny.
And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman. Just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
It's an offer!
To believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
A child man. Come on. Just this one time. Second chances are a good thing. Or third time's a charm. Third time.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it.
Tribes of civilization. They are.
That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die.
She is going the distance to prove her sincerity.
Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
That is a lot of faith. Steady yourselves. I didn't hear any body thumps. She lives! He's willing to try one more time. Maybe.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
The perfect middle ground! Thank God!
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
That's my entire reputation. Helping people.
Million more of my my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Make sure the safety's on. That would be the first thing I would do if I was getting handed a firearm back. Put the safety on. I feel like I would not trust myself with it. Not after something like that. That would definitely like, click, safety. We're good. Fantastic. Well, don't worry me to death. I suppose the ends justify the means. Two separate worlds of seeds were sown to the determination of two indomitable women. They have quickened into this historic moment. Dream of lasting peace with the kobolds may soon become reality. It's all thanks to Alice. Good job, Alice. It's not the patriarch distances, but it was. This one belongs to all of us. Convince, persuade, sway. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you. Will help the second order free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course. It'll take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest, but reach them we will, however long it takes. Say I wasn't hear that, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us plot a new course, not only for Limsa Leminsa, but all Eorzea. And I will leave it at that for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, gentlemen, peoples of all ages and types. It has been a pleasure. And I'm happy you got to see a little more of my giddy side because I've been thoroughly enjoying playing this. So, I'm almost done with... It'll take a while. It will take a while. So, I'm not sure... I know I'll be streaming this game again. I'll probably... How long have I... Let's see. It's not that... Okay, so that was a post... So there's 2 sets of it. And I've got 10 more quests to go, and then I'll be done. Or no, that's all the quests I currently... Okay, never mind. So I don't know how long it'll take me to finish this, but probably by the next time I play this game, I'll be all done with Shadowbringers. And then I'll just be doing extra stuff on the side. Come Friday, this is a holiday week, so I'm not entirely sure if I will be streaming on time for Friday. But the next time I stream, it will be Metroid Dread, in keeping with the schedule. And we'll see how quickly I get stuck, lost, or start grumbling in that one. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all on the flip side, where we'll be fighting the X-Parasites again. Unless I get a wild hair and I decide to play something else earlier or something. I don't know. Those things kind of happen. That's why my schedule's always in flux.